Welcome. Hola, mi gente. I hope you've been well. I am dusting off the cobwebs of my channel. I don't know how the audio is gonna sound like here, so I can hear a bit of an echo. So we might have to deal with that. But anyways, hi, my name is Christina, and I am an artist and a tarot enthusiast, tarot nerd, if you will. And I just saw a tag from Danny Mystic, or that Danny Mystic made. No, she didn't make it. Who made it? Tarot is Magic. Okay, Tarot is Magic made this tag like 11 months ago, and Danny Mystic saw it and she did a video response, and now I decided I want to do a video response to this tag. It's hashtag Let's Be Tarot Friends. I started this channel because I also wanted to make tarot friends, because I don't have many people who I can, or I didn't have many people I could talk about tarot in my life. So yeah, if you've seen any of my other videos, cool. If you haven't seen any of my other videos, don't look for them. Just don't. It's cringe. Okay, anyways, hi. There are a lot of questions in this tag, and I am excited to answer them for you, and we could maybe have a discussion in the comments. We'll see. What type of art are you looking for in a deck? My bar is very low. I am looking for the type of art that is made by a human, not by a computer. I don't want any AI in my decks. I don't want any computer generated, artificial intelligence generated image that might have been altered by an artist. That doesn't count for me. You might hear my cat coming in. And yeah, just what type of art I'm looking for. I want something that I can connect with. Something that is very like traditional art. I really like traditional art. I also like naive art. It's, I don't know, it's something you would think that being an artist, I would have more words to describe what I look for in a deck, but it's just what comes to me, and what touches me, like what the art that it's like, oh. But then sometimes art like that is something that I would have on my walls, but not necessarily in a deck, because I might not connect with the images in terms of having meaning, or like reading the card per se. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but yeah, but mostly, yeah, it needs to be made by a human. What do you search for in a deck? What do I search for in a deck? Something that's accessible. Something that allows me to just drop cards on the table and be like boom boom boom, you know. something quick. Other times I search for something deeper. In terms of other elements that need to be present in the cards, diversity, very important. So I'm looking at my phone, by the way. Just yeah, it just needs to have diversity and accessible art for me. I can have very illustrative decks, very like ink and watercolor, as well as markers, as well as oil painting, as well as, you know, digitally made, but it just needs to have that. Ay, Dios mío. Okay, next question. What deck are you most intrigued by right now and why? I have two, because they are my most recent Kickstarters that came in, and it is the Into the Void, the Black Cat Tarot, and the Craft Felt Tarot. This one is so cute. This one is too cute too, but it's also very sassy. And mostly they have my attention right now because they came in recently, this past month, at the beginning of the month. So I've been using them interchangeably for the month of January. The images are super. Should I show you the decks? I'm gonna show you the decks. Okay, this one has yellow edges. It's so cute. Look at that. And they're just black cats. Ooh. Oh. Okay. They're just cats in it's simple line work, and the colors are just 3 colors, the black, yellow, and white. And it's just so simple. But Judgment is so judgy, by the way. She came up. She came up in one of my readings. And yeah, it's just so cute and darling, and just, it's like my cat. I want to hug it. The Craft Felt Tarot is also extremely adorable. It's made with like collaged felt, cut up pieces of felt. It's just awesome. Even the difficult cards. So yeah. Next question. 10 minutes already. Oh my god. Is there a card in a deck you always check out first, and why? Yes. I like to look at the High Priestess. I like to look at the devil. See how the devil is depicted. I also like to look at the moon and the Two of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Seven of Cups. That's about it. Those cards, I feel like, are related to me in some way. I like the hidden knowledge of the High Priestess. I like the mischievousness and like the, not necessarily like, but understand the lack of control that comes with the devil. And the amount of power that you need to take back to be able to deal with the devil. I like the mysticism and the mystery of the moon. The indecision of the Two of Swords, I feel like that's me many times. And what else did I say? Oh, the Eight of Swords. Yeah, I'm an overthinker. So, you know, I relate to it that way. And what else did I say? The Seven of Cups. Choices. Having too many choices and not seeing reality, what is tangible, what you can work on. Yeah. Those are I think I look at them because I feel a connection, a personal connection to those cards. I don't really look at court cards, you know? Maybe the Queen of Swords. But that's because I relate her to Athena. And I like Athena. Oh gosh. If there is one card in a deck you really don't like, would you want to miss out on it? I don't know. I haven't really, I don't think so. 'Cause it's just one card amongst 78 other cards. So, I mean, I don't really like the remake of the Ten of Swords and the Lightseers Tarot, but I still have the deck. I mean, literally have it right here. So, I don't think I would want to miss out on it unless it's a card that doesn't go with my values or doesn't like crosses a line. I don't know which line, but yeah, something like that. What is your favorite and least favorite card in tarot and why? Favorite card, the High Priestess. Yeah, favorite card, the High Priestess, because I like the I just like her. I like what she has to show you. The knowledge, the knowing without knowing. I don't know if that one makes sense. Let me know. But it's being able to look within yourself and find that knowledge. And if you don't know it, you can go looking for it. she has the role of the Tora. But it's my cat. Hold on. Ven acá. Ven acá. Wow. Here we go. This is Cleo. Say hello. She doesn't like this. Okay, yeah. That's my cat. Least favorite card in the tarot and why? Least favorite card, I think it would have to be the Emperor. I don't really... No, wait. Maybe it's the Hierophant. No, not really. It's between those two. I don't really have structure or order. I don't think. It doesn't feel like it. But, you know, it's something I struggle with. And making decisions, being a leader, scares the heck out of me. But sometimes it has to be done. And I don't like it. That's so bratty. Yeah. That's just me, I guess. I don't know. Do with that information what you will. What do people close to you feel about tarot and you doing tarot? Well, my parents don't know. I don't think. I think my brother knows because I told him. I mentioned him, telling him, oh, if you ever want a reading, I can just give one to you. So yeah. I have a lot of cousins. Some of them know, others don't. The ones that don't, I purposefully did not tell them because they are very Christian. And this is taboo. I mean, I had to deal with the guilt of looking at something taboo like the tarot. It's... Hold on. Okay. I was just checking that I hadn't skipped any questions because this is something I want to discuss. What's the question again? I have ADHD. What's the question again? What do people close to you feel about tarot and you doing tarot? They like it. The closest person to me right now is my roommate, and we, every full and new moon, we just throw cards and are like super into just reading the cards and seeing what messages come up, and then suddenly they are messages that have been coming up throughout the week for her, and she's just like, oh, what a surprise. And I'm just like, so yeah, that's fun. The other thing is, yeah, my family on side of my mom that are over here in the States, they know, some of them know, others don't, again, Christian, and taboo and all that stuff. So yeah, but right now I'm surrounded by people that like it and think it's cool, and I think that is very awesome and encouraging. How do you feel about the esoteric stuff in tarot? I have no feelings about it right now. That's a lie. That's a lie. I'm lying. I like numerology and I like astrology. Don't know anything about them. I need to learn. I have the Cerulean Sequence by James R. Eads, so that I can learn numerology slowly but surely. And then I have Moline's decks that I got with the Kickstarter for the Telos Tarot of 777. It's a very long name. So I want to get into it. I don't necessarily am interested in Kabbalah, but I can learn the general knowledge of it. You know what the Tree of Life and all its branches mean, and their names and their correspondences, and that's as far as I would like to go. I'm not really interested in like diving deep into the Kabbalah. RWS, Thoth, Marseille, and why? RWS, Rider-Waite-Smith, because that's how I learned. Thoth, I might want to get into in the coming years. Marseille, I am interested in learning numerology for reading Marseille. So that's that, I guess. What are your thoughts on cardstock? I might be a cardstock snob, not a nerd. I don't know anything about cardstock or GSM or cores or whatever like that. I do like the feel of good cardstock though. So sorry, my camera just dies at 25 minutes of recording. So this is a new clip. How do you feel? What are your thoughts on cardstock? That's my thought on cardstock. It's just, it has to feel nice, and I would like to be able to riffle shuffle it, because that's how I shuffle cards. So yeah, I can do overhand, but I really enjoy riffling and doing the bridge and everything. Sometimes I have to riffle and let it drop and then swoosh them all together. But if I am able to like bridge them, so good. And also I like to be able to hold them in my hand. My hand is very small. This is my face. Hold on. This is my phone. This is my hand. It's a Galaxy, no, it's a Google Pixel. So there's your relation size comparison thing. Bags or boxes? Boxes to store in, bags to take with me traveling. Yeah, I think I like that. I like having them in their boxes, the decks, and they're easier to store and to identify. So yeah. How did you learn tarot or get into it? Oh, story time. Yay. Okay, so I have this friend who turned out to, we took a class together. We took a class together in university, and it turns out we were neighbors. We lived in the same neighborhood and everything, like 1 street apart. So then we got really close and hung out all the time. And one time she went to the States. We're from Puerto Rico. She went to the States to visit different colleges, and one of the colleges she visited was in Boston, and she visited Salem and got a tarot deck. She got the Thoth tarot. So she came back and she was like, oh, I got a tarot deck. Would you like me to give you a reading? And I'm like, oh, I don't know. I guess. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? And then she gave me a reading, and I have no memory of what it was. I know that there was a cup, because there were cups overflowing, and it was all bright and shiny, and I just fell in love with the idea of tarot. After that, I started consuming all media that had to do with tarot. I went into YouTube. I saw deck hauls and deck collection videos like crazy. I saw Daily Tarot Girl. I found Kellyanne Maddox. I found Owl Moon 513. I found Avalon Cameron. I found The Truth and Story, Kelly. Later I found The Hermit's Cave and Kelly Bear, and you know, I practically learned the tarot through videos, which is a good way for me to learn, because I'm a very visual and auditory learner. I don't know if that's a thing. It might be a thing, because that's how I learn. Yeah, that was in 2012. Yes, 2012. So a couple of years ago. So yeah, after that I eventually got my first deck, the Shadowscape Tarot by Stephanie Puimun Law. I got it in November 13th of 2013, I think. I have it written down in a diary somewhere, in a journal, so yeah, that was fun. It's been a fun ride. I've had breaks, so I've had times, like a couple of years, where I didn't read or buy any tarot decks, and then it rekindled again, like the Ace of Wands, just like, and I've been very into it again. So it's like a cycle. Once it started, it's like the Wheel of Fortune. You know, go up and down. Best news in tarot world you heard lately? I don't have any news. I know that there are many decks coming to Kickstarter, and I know that there are gonna be a bunch of decks that are, you know, published, mass market. I don't know specifics though. I do know of this one tarot deck that is It is called the, hold on, I am searching the info. Aha! Renowned Artist Tarot. And it's a tarot deck with different artists. It's gonna be on Kickstarter in February 17th, so look out for that. This is no relation to that tarot deck. I just saw it in Instagram, and it's like, it looks fun. Okay, let me get back to my notes. Best news lately. How many decks are on your get list? Not sure. I haven't redone my to get list. I know that I want to get eventually the Lillifer Tarot, and I want to get the Outgrow Yourself Tarot. I want to get the Sun and Moon Tarot again. I had it and then trimmed it, didn't like it, sold it, and then yeah, I don't have it anymore, but I want to get it back. I would like to have the Tarot of the Spirit and the Thoth Tarot, because eventually I want to learn Thoth. So I guess those are the ones in my to get list. I do have a bunch of tarot and oracle decks in my Amazon wish list, but I don't really count them because there's not a desire for me to want them, you know, like wanting something. Yeah. If you could only keep 3 decks, which ones would you choose and why? So, 3 decks. Rider-Waite-Smith, because it's, you know, classic. I have it in order because of a project that I'm gonna share later. My copy of The Wild Unknown, first edition, by Kim Krantz. I just like it. I'm one of the people that like it. I understand it, and it's really intuitive for me. Except for the court cards. The court cards still give me trouble, but that is generally what happens with court cards and me. So there's that. Oh, the third deck. Right. There's a third deck that doesn't exist yet. More on that later. How does knowing tarot influence your everyday? I can see it everywhere. I can see it in the metro. I can see it in the landscapes and the cityscapes. I can see it in the people around me. When I go to museums, something that I really like to do is take my tarot deck and just go and watch every, like, look at every painting and relate it to a tarot card. Hashtag curated tarot. I've never posted anything about that, but it's an exercise that I really like to do. And yeah, it's just looking at life through the images of tarot it's just interesting, and being able to read the cards, it's just fun. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. Like, One time I was in a discussion and in an argument with somebody else being a dick. And I suddenly got in my head the image of the reading that I had that morning, and it involved the High Priestess, the Two of Swords, and something else. And I'm like, calm down. He's doing it to get a rise out of you. Calm down. Hush. And I'm like, oh, so that's what's happening. So, you know, it's just stuff like that. That and seeing a monument with like a giant sword, a flaming sword, and being, oh, the Ace of Swords. It's just stuff like that. What else? If you could turn back time, would you have learned tarot any other way? No. I like the way I learned it. I was watching videos and like Kellyanne Maddox's tarot trainee course. I watched that video series a bunch. And yeah, I looked at, because it was intangible, right? I could look at videos in my phone and in my computer and not leave any trace of it for my parents, because back then I lived with my parents still. So tarot would have been a no-no in that house. What are your thoughts on the Three of Swords? Three of Swords, I don't have a particularly strong opinion about the Three of Swords. I kind of like the depiction of the Three of Swords and the Rider-Waite Smith. It's iconic, for giving it one word. I do like this version, these versions from the Tarot of the Abyss. They are like the traditional meaning and the numerological meaning. This one shows heartbreak and pain. This one shows growth and like learning avidly and being able to grow past the pain. Yeah. It's more heady too. This one is more intellectual. So but don't discount also the pain that is shown in the Three of Swords and the, you know, like Danny Mystic said, I think it's the most watery one. It has the rain and the clouds and all that stuff. So it's like, feel your feelings, but then keep going. It's that don't wallow in your feelings. You can grow past it. How many decks do you have right now? I have no idea. I think if I want to put a number on it, around 50 something. I don't know. I just saw the video today at work, and you know, decided to just pick a couple of decks to show and just start recording. I didn't take time to count my decks because I have way too many. So yeah. If you could befriend one person on TarotTube in Tarot World, who would it be? Do they have to be alive? Because I would like to befriend Pamela Coleman Smith. Just to pick her brain. But in all seriousness, if they are alive, if they have to be alive, I am lucky enough that I have a tarot friend that I can speak with and do discussions about tarot. So I have a couple of friends actually. Yeah, that's good. In the TarotTube world, not sure. Okay, I'm gonna say it. I would like to befriend Kellyanne Maddox. I am a client of hers. I get readings from her and all that, and it's all super good, but I want to be your friend. Oh man. So yeah, it's just I'm just being silly. Don't listen to me, Kellyanne, please. If you're ever watching this video, just scroll past it and just, yeah. That and maybe Benabel Wen, because the amount of knowledge that woman has gathered, it must be interesting to just sit there and listen to her speak. Then again, her posts on Facebook are super entertaining, so she must be very funny. Yeah. Hold on. What is your favorite part of the day to do tarot? At night. It's the time when I have time for doing this stuff. During the week. If it's during the day on a weekend, no, I still like to wait at night. Yeah, I used to be able to do the mornings too, but that's not possible anymore. So yeah, my favorite part of the day to do tarot is at night, and with a good session of just shuffling, and then laying out the cards and just stare at them. Stare, and then start a discussion, because I usually have my roommate to start a discussion with, and she bounces off ideas off of what she's seeing as well. She doesn't really do tarot, but she likes it enough to I tell her the meaning of the cards, and she's like, but maybe you can see it in this way, in this other way. And it's like, interesting. So it's like back and forth. It's fun. And then a confession. These are my confessions. I have something to confess. And that is that I am making a tarot deck. Oh, hold on. These should be, well, these were meant to be the backs of cards, but that has changed. The design has changed. But I have made in canvas, not all of them. I still have a bunch that are still yet to be finished and painted and all that. I mean, I need to fill up these cups with something. Please let me know what you would fill up the cups in the 7 of Cups. But yeah, I have a tarot deck and I am excited because it's been a long time coming, and I don't know, I'm just excited. I can't even hide it. But yeah, so it's 78 cards. I don't have an extra card or something. I started this as a watercolor deck and like bigger paintings, but then I fell out of love with watercolor and my style was changing, and I just didn't feel the connection to the medium anymore. So I started using different medium. Oh, hold on. I started using a different medium, Posca pens. These are paint markers, and they are acrylic based. Like, hold on, let me show you. Wait. Oh. There we go. I don't know if it's gonna read correctly, but you get the idea. Yeah, I am just excited because this has been in the making since 2021. These cards in particular I started in 2023. So it's just this is the Wheel of Fortune. This is a remake card. I made this again from another painting. There's Justice. The Hanged Man is way up there. And yeah, I just have a lot to do to get these formatted in digital Photoshop file and you know, design the cards. Like, I have this, where is it? Oh, here. So the cards are gonna have this bottom thing, bar, so that the text can go there. And these are just decorative details that I thought of having maybe as a border or just as part of the box or something. I don't know. But yes, that is my confession. I'm making a tarot deck and it's happening. I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards to still draw and like 19 more to paint. So I'm almost done. Right now I have the Major Arcana, the Swords, the Pentacles, the Wands, the numbered wands completed. I just have to finish the court cards for the Wands suit and the Cup suit as a whole. So I'm very excited, if you didn't know already. So yeah, this is my hashtag VR to Let's Be Tarot Friends. Yeah, thank you for being here, and if you stuck it out this long, cool, thank you. Let's be friends. Okay, bye.